Hi, and welcome to this short tutorial on how to create your own Synthwave drum kit within Superior Drummer using your own samples. It's actually very straightforward, and I will show you how I do it. So there are multiple ways in which you can import samples into Superior Drummer. I'm using it as a standalone program, but the same goes for doing it in the DAW. So to keep it fairly simple, I think one of the more bread and butter drum kits you can use is the TR-707 by Roland. So I have some samples over here, and you can hear all of them. You know, just the bread and butter. You have your kick, and you have your snare, and obviously you can use whatever sample you like. If you have a fancy sample pack with great synthwave or whatever samples, you can use it like this. The beauty of this for me as a drummer is that I can also really play the kit. I also use in Cubase usually Groove Agent, but I find that harder to actually play on my drum kit. So this works way better for me. Before we start adding samples to the drum kit, make sure you have an empty kit loaded. So the way you can do that is by going like in Superior Drummer when it just loaded how it loads default. Yeah, so this would be the default kit when you open Superior Drummer, and then you go to drum kits, empty kit, and that's how you want to start off. Yeah, so nothing going on, nothing here in your mix rack and whatnot, so that's all fine. So then it's just grabbing your samples from here. Just grab your kick, the kick sample you want to use, drag it over to the kick, and then you have this pop-up. So add stack means adding it to an existing sample. So if there was a bass drum loaded, you can add it to it as an extra layer, but we don't want that. We want to do replace. Add instrument. Yeah, you can add this as a new instrument, so it won't be loaded on the same thing as here. See, it will be loaded like that, but you don't want it like that. So so we're gonna Command Z, and I'll just drag this over. Bam. Replace, import. That's it. And there's your kick. Well, we can do the same for the snare drum. Replace, grab the toms, replace, and grab another tom. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna load this here on the floor. Yeah, replace. Oh, there you go. Because this is the way I have my MIDI routed on my eDrum kit. And I'm gonna load an extra one for this one because I have like 4 toms. So now these two obviously sound the same, and you don't want that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab this one, go over to tuning over here, and tune it down so that it sounds the way I want. Maybe a little lower. That sounds about right. I can check process. It usually gets you a little better sound. And on process. But working with samples, I find that this sounds a little better. You know, it's a little rougher, so to speak. So I'm gonna leave it at this. Now, this is what we have so far. What I do recommend is you not using the hi-hat, because it's hard, especially when you want to play it like I do. So what I usually do is just use this set, and this will work fine for me. And what you obviously could do is load the cymbals that you want, so you can use one from the 77 if you want. Again, drag and drop, like say, let's do this one here, replace, and do another one there, and again replace, and maybe tune this one down. So, and since I have like a little splash cymbal here, or is it here? I don't know. It could be here. I would add a clap on that one. Let's replace. And so that's the way you can build your kit. Obviously, you can also just use the samples that are in Superior Drummer, and that will work fine for you, since you don't hear too much of like rides and stuff. But these are fairly loud, so what I usually do with them is bring them back a significant bit. See if they're like... They're still too loud to my ears, so we're gonna bring them down more and more. Yeah, that's fairly decent. And this way you can easily play and program your own drum kit, because, well, the beauty of it is when you add a piece of new block, like here, so, and we're gonna go to this and to the grid editor, you have everything nicely and neatly lined out here, so it will work for you, no problem. Like that. So I hope this helps. It's a very short tutorial. I've been meaning to do this for a long time, and I have never come around to it. Yeah, so let me know what you think, and if there's more questions, please feel free to ask them in the comments section below, and well, have fun. See ya. Hi and welcome by this. What the fuck?